Hey, good evening or good late afternoon where I am at right now. I am in Phoenix, aka Scottsdale, aka brought the thunderstorms last night into the Phoenix area. I am here on location in my mom's facility right now, taking care of some family business. That's why I was not in front of my or behind my camera at home in my nice peaceful office. But it is what it is. I'm shocked I was able to get onto the show, but welcome everybody to another episode of Betting Outside the Box, presented by Doc Sports. Main man next to me, Detroit Lenny. What's going on, Lenny?
Did you see that flex there? I feel like I should. I don't know why. I feel really good about the Tigers
No.
going into this minutes. I'm just saying. So I feel that. That's how I feel. We got a little football action. We got baseball that matters. College football right around the corner. I mean, this is a year we get the steam moving. I'm feeling good. How about you?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I can't wait if I'm hoping to do Monday's show because it's a busy weekend. Don't forget, we still have UFC 319 in my neck of the woods, Chicago, Illinois, preseason week 2. Are we going to see a lot of scoring in week 2? We'll break that down in about 5 minutes of preseason week 2 football. So it's going to be a very exciting weekend. Then, like I said, we're going to break down some baseball in about 20 minutes, some big series matches. And then Monday, if I'm not here, Detroit Lenny will bring it down the house on Monday. So don't forget to watch that show, the weekend recap on that. So it should be a fun show. And I'm already thinking about Friday's show because I ate something yesterday that I cannot believe people think it's better than sliced bread. So we might have to do one of our famous overrated something because I'm still blown away that I spent a lot of money yesterday for some nurses and my mom and my sister some food that I thought was, what the heck am I eating? So it's still, I still got the taste in my mouth. I can't get it out.
I could talk about this for days. I mean, this is something you won't have to pay me to talk about. I'll talk about food. I'll be involved in the food eating contest, not the eating contest, but like a tasting situations. Absolutely. Yeah. So I don't care if it's fast food, healthy food, good food, bad food. I don't care. I had some food yesterday. I haven't even had a chance to tell you about that. We'll talk about later, and we'll have work it definitely into our conversation for next Friday.
You look like a healthy food guy, so I'm sure that you put a lot of good high protein and vegetables in you. You probably eat salad at least twice a day. You look like that type of guy.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I eat. Let's put it that way. I'll eat all the healthy stuff and the bad stuff. I don't discriminate against food. I eat it all.
But we have a couple new members that joined us we did Docs Daily. We have Arnold, looks like 5E, the new member. He signed up at 1:00, and then we have Lux Urban or Luxe. I hope I didn't butcher your name. So thank you for signing up. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys are all watching the show. Like again, Betting Outside the Box, episode 11. Can you believe we already done 11 of these shows?
I saw that. I thought it was a misprint. 11. Wow. I thought we just did like this is. I thought this was 2.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how it is. But it's Friday. We have 2 preseason week 2 games today. I'm a little bit blown away that it wasn't one yesterday. I needed one yesterday because I was bored out of my mind in the hospital late. So I needed some football that would keep me rejuvenated instead of drinking some bad coffee. But we have week 2 today, 2 games today, and then a whole bunch of games on Saturday and Sunday. What do you think about this pre? Are you excited to any games to watch besides your Lions? What do you think is going to happen this weekend?
I am excited to watch some football this weekend. I'm excited to see the Jets-Giants game. I want to kind of watch that. And that's something I feel like I can only say during preseason. Like you will never catch me in the regular season going, oh, I want to watch the Jets-Giants game. I don't think that's ever going to happen this year. But I think that happens this weekend. And as far as yesterday, you guys are sleeping on the CFL. If you didn't have good football to watch, you weren't on the Ottawa Red Blacks plus 4.5 points yesterday with a comeback cover. They lose
Yep.
by 3 points. Comeback cover, big winner there. So CFL was nice. There was some good football on last night. So I disagree about
I
last
missed that.
night. I'm excited about some football. Yeah.
I missed that game because I couldn't find it anywhere, and like the Wi-Fi, the place I was at yesterday, staying Scottsdale. Hey, fix your Wi-Fi, please. But we'll talk about that. But there's two games, like I said, two games today, and I'm just very curious to see, are we going to see scoring like week one? I mean, 14-2 last week. 14 out of the 16 games went over. That's not even including the Hall of Fame game that went over the total. I mean, there's some games I can see Kansas City and Seattle going over the total today. Even though the money's coming down, I would say wait for that game. It is a 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time game. This total was up to like almost 40, and now under money's coming in as the almighty Circa just moved it to 38. So under money's coming in there. That's why I've been telling people there's a lot of first halves that I think have some great value on the total. So if you're looking to bet totals in preseason, if you can find a first half, maybe 19 and a half or an under, I would say look at that than maybe betting the whole game. But there's one game that I'm kind of curious. I'm not going to say Miami, Detroit, because I don't want your head to explode. But the Battle of New York, Jets versus Giants. I want to see
I
what
think it's
Dart does
awesome.
again.
I
I want to see
100%
what Dart does. Dart, no one. I mean, Sanders stole the show last week, but I thought Dart played outstanding. His mobility, extending plays. He was not just looking at his wide receivers first. He had some nice tight end throws. I'm really excited to see what this happens. So I'm excited to see the Jets versus Giants, and it's a little soft number, 3.5, but opened up Jets as a favorite.
Yeah, I am excited to watch this too. I'm a fan of Aaron Glenn. So I'm a fan of his coaching style. I was a fan of him as a coordinator here with the Lions. I'm going to be a fan of him with the Jets. I think they're going to be in some situations to make money this year. I'm not saying that's going to translate into a lot of wins, but I think odds makers are going to underestimate them a little bit and in some spots. And I like the Jets. I don't believe in anything the Giants are going to do. They're probably going to win this game just because I like the Jets. That's how I feel about preseason. I like totals in preseason. Betting aside to me in preseason it's too much homework. I don't do enough the homework.
Can you answer this question for me? Why is there a Monday night preseason football game? Really? I mean, it's preseason. Do we really need a Monday night preseason game? And granted, Cincinnati and Washington, but Daniels ain't going to be playing all four quarters. Joe Burrow
No.
ain't going to be playing. This is ridiculous. I thought the whole time, I thought Buffalo and Chicago was the last game. I'm thinking, okay, Caleb Williams is probably going to play a little bit. That's why the total has moved, 5 points, open up at 36 and a half. Here's another one. I think this is a great first half. I think it was 19 and a half early in the week. I think Chicago put some points up early, but I thought that game was the last one. But again, Monday Night Football preseason, really?
Yeah, I don't understand the Monday night if you don't have like I would have rather had a Thursday night to be honest with you. Or
Yes,
if
I
you're gonna
agree.
go to Monday night, like if I have to pick Monday or Thursday, I would have rather had the Thursday night. But you have all these games on Saturday. I mean, if you're gonna do one of them, might as well do both of them. Is my pick. Man, I want as much football as possible, but again, I was sweating that like wherever CFL Plus you can sign up for free. That's how I watch that game. But it's sketchy internet anywhere.
Yeah, it's very, very sketchy. There's one game Jacksonville, New Orleans. Are we going to see any quarterback play from the Saints? I mean, me and you can probably make the quarterback room for what the Saints have. Total is 40 and a half. I guess they think that the Saints, either Spencer Rattler or the rookie from Louisville, is going to have to put some points up because they're pretty much neck and neck to who's going to be QB1. What I'm hearing coming out of practices. Yes, Spencer Rattler looked bad in preseason last week, and Taylor whatever his last name, he did okay, but I guess the rookie's better at practice than Spencer Rattler. So I'm guessing they're thinking both quarterbacks are going to play their A game to try to get QB1. So I mean, is that why this total has moved almost 3.5 points?
I don't care who plays for the Saints out of this quarterback room. Who do they not play? Like, you won't see Joe Burrow playing. But who is that guy that they're going to sit to be healthy for game one of the regular season? Neither one of these guys in a position battle. This was bad. The Saints are the degenerate in me wants to bet the Saints not to win a game this year. Not a game. That's how bad I think. And I know I know I'd get some good value on that, but I don't think I'm looking at their schedule. And I kind of went through this with a buddy the other day, their schedule. And I'm like, he picked out like 3 possible wins, but all 3 of them were iffy. And God forbid they get any kind of injury bug or anything. I mean, they're not going to be a good team.
Yeah, that means USA predicted to have 2 wins this year.
Yeah.
two wins. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the Crescent City of New Orleans. But now that we just talked about preseason football, it's preseason. Me and you can probably agree it's not our favorite sport to watch, even though it's football. But I'm like you, I would give me a good CFL game over preseason.
Yeah.
I am excited. Week 0 of college football. So you know what? Let's see some surprise teams in the SEC. Love it, love it, love it. Let's answer some questions really quick before we dive into SEC. Good luck on your bets this weekend. Thanks, Stop Gio. Thank you for always watching. I know he's one of your guys, so now he's one of my guys as well. Because if he's a guy of yours, he's a guy of mine as well. So Stop Gio, thank you for watching.
Under the program.
Yeah. Mo's a little bit worried about my baseball play today, but Mo, I played numbers. I think it was just great value on this one. So, as I always tell people, I have no control of it. Once I hit submit, once I hit enter and all that, the game is out of my hands. I've done enough research and stuff like that, so I can't cry over spill milk if something happens or someone else something like that. So I dissected the game, got my number. It is what it is if it happens on the other side. And then Travis, which team would have more wins, New York Jets or the Chicago Bears? Ooh, that's a great question. I'm going to say the New York Jets. I think they're going to surprise a lot of.
What's
I think
their
Miami.
season win total at?
I don't know, but I think not off the top of my head. I only have one. I have one laptop because the other ones. I miss my office. I miss having 3 screens and my laptop. Travel sucks.
Quick.
But I'm gonna say Travis.
6.5.
I'm gonna say the Jets. I think Miami is gonna be the worst team in that division. So I'm gonna say the Jets have more wins than the Chicago Bears.
I want to. Here's the thing.
I know you want to say the Jets because the Bears are.
I know. I'm very high. I'm high on Aaron Glenn. I am. I think I said this earlier to Bears fans, Robert Ferringo and Nolan. I know Nolan's a strength sports. He's a Giants fan. Nick Mencken, Bears fans. I'm sorry, Caleb Williams ain't him. In 2 years, he'll have a podcast with like RG3 or Cam, whatever is this, name it. I can't remember, but I don't think he'll be in the league. I think he's that bad. I think Caleb Williams is bad. And I think Ben Johnson's going to figure that out real quick. And he's going to just move him aside and regroups under a quarterback that he wants. He didn't go to Chicago because he wanted Caleb Williams.
No, I agree on that. And that's what I'm leaning towards the Jets on that one. So week 0 kicks off next week. I know the SEC are not playing this game, but let's face it, the SEC and 99% of people's eyes is creme of the creme. They're the best football conference that was ever invented. Could you see some surprise teams coming out of the SEC, not like the Georgias and stuff or the LSU's. Who do you think that can maybe surprise an SEC team coming out?
I mean, I think I don't want to say the obvious potential surprise team would be South Carolina. I kind of like that team. I like what they did last year a little bit. I'm not a
Quarterback's
big,
really good.
yeah, I'm not a big like futures college guy. I'm more of a week to week kind of in the groove, kind of momentum kind of guy. So, and then I really will go against numbers and where the public's moving money. So I'm kind of trying like that. I cap college that way. So for me to, an obvious surprise for me is South Carolina. I mean, I
That's
just
a big
think,
surprise. I mean, that's a big surprise. I mean, so that's not a shocking one. I mean, because you didn't say Georgia, you didn't say
no,
LSU, Alabama, Texas. You didn't say
no,
those top four. So I will give you mad props for saying South Carolina. I think that's a really, really good surprise team. I'm going to go a little bit deeper. I'm going to say Oklahoma. Granted, what if Oklahoma can play non-Big 12 defense? And maybe look to play how SEC type football is. If they can fix
yeah,
that, they always have the offense. Just their defense always the lags them, and especially in the second half. If they can play better D and Sam make some big stops in the second half, I think they can be a force to be reckoned with. And if not, they can be spoiler to a lot of teams who think, "Ooh, I'm going to go to
yeah.
the college football playoffs or playing the SEC championship," and here comes Oklahoma pulling the rug underneath their feet. So I'm going to go a little bit deeper and I'm going to say Oklahoma, and I'm shocked to say because I think their defense is going to be improved.
I got one more for you, and it's strictly based off value.
Bonus.
Well, one more, and tell me I'm off the walls, but I feel like there's a pizza money play on it for me for them to make the playoffs. Florida.
Okay.
I think Florida could get deep. I think they can make a playoff shot, make a playoff run, maybe surprise some people. Plus, the graphic had a gator in there that looked surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, hint hint. I mean, I'm just telling you. I think the Florida Gators could kind of I say surprise some people. You don't think so? I can tell by the look on your face.
You know what? Rumors came out that John Gruden would love to maybe coach an SEC team now that he won his case in your neck of
Yeah.
the woods, Las Vegas. It could be very interesting. Let's say if Auburn loses their first game, if LSU loses their first game, if Florida
Oh,
tanks it, there's going to be a lot of teams who may struggle off the back that we're going to have to hear John Gruden's name as the next head coach of LSU, Auburn, Florida, maybe even Arkansas. So I can see where you're coming from because I think Florida fans would like, oh, we want John Gruden, we stink, and stuff like that. I
right.
can see if LSU loses to Clemson, we're going to have to hear that for 14 straight weeks that we
Oh,
want Gruden here.
yeah.
So I would say I like Florida's offense. I like what they did in the second half and let the young guys play, and they were improving
Mhm.
game after game after game. So hopefully that rolls with them. So I'll give you Florida. I really like the Clemson one. I think their quarterback is going to be fun to watch. He's getting a lot of money coming in on Heisman, and his last name's not even Manning. So it's going to be interesting on that one. We had to talk baseball because me and you love baseball. Let's
Gotcha.
wait to our topic 3 is big MLB weekend series, and there's some good ones. If you don't know what happened today, the Cubs lost to the Pirates. That's not a big weekend series today. That's not one of the ones we're talking about. But we have the Seattle and the Mets. Seattle, I think, is fun team to watch. I love their pieces. Mets, we're slumping, still kind of slumping. So that's a fun series. We got the Yankees and the Cardinals. Cardinals are starting to play some better ball after they got rid of some big pieces in the bullpen. They're playing
Mhm.
better ball. And then let's face it, this is my series. I can't wait to watch. I'm kind of glad that I'm here in the West Coast, so I can stay. I don't have to stay up late to
Stay
watch
awake. Yeah, yeah.
these games. But the Padres Dodgers, I take that back. The first place San Diego Padres at Dodger Stadium. I'm excited for that one. I don't know why these Dodger teams struggling. I mean, their pitching is awful. The bullpen's not that good. they get no timely hits unless your name's Otani. I mean, he's the only one that gets kind of Freddie Freeman. Either he hits a solo home run or a base hit with 2 outs and means nothing on that one. So I'm really, really, really excited to see the San Diego Fathers versus the Dodgers.
The Padres are making some noise, and I think Dodgers fans, I think you're a little scared, and I think you should be, because you lost the first place, you lost the lead in your division, and I don't think you get it back. I really don't. I don't think you get it back. And the Padres could be a team that I think they will be a team to be reckoned with in the National League. So I am looking forward to that series. Probably Yankees Cardinals too. For me, out of the three that you mentioned, I'm really looking forward to the Yankees Cardinals series. I think that's going to maybe zigzag back and forth. We could get some good baseball out of that. I have no interest in the Mariners. I don't know why. I just can't get on that train.
Almost would put on the Reds Brewers. Milwaukee's going to Cincinnati, who's also playing some good baseball, but I couldn't put on there because the Brewers have got me wrong so many times this year. With 12-game winning streak, some guy has to buy hamburgers pretty much for the whole state of of Wisconsin. And so, what a great market! Everyone says what an idiot for marketing. I hate to go backwards on this one, but that's a brilliant marketing. How do you think Mattress Max got his money? I mean, he does brilliant 100%. Marketing and stuff like that. This guy, yes, he probably has to spend maybe close to $200,000-$300,000 worth of burgers, but people need fries. People need something to wash that burger down.
Right.
People might want extra cheese. People might want extra cheese or something. It's just brilliant marketing for this one. So and I know he's watching the show. The restaurant owner, because he told me he's a big fan. If he was smart, I would make this. I would say you get a free hamburger Thanksgiving weekend, because everyone's eating turkey, or you're going out of town. It would be less money he has to spend because people. So that great marketing tool is on me. I would make it Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, don't get me down the rabbit hole of marketing and fast food. I mean, that's a whole nother topic. I mean, I'm just saying, it's nuts. I mean, I love it when the Wings score. When you get a hat trick, you get like free curly fries at Arby's or something like that, and I get so excited. Even though I live in Vegas, I want to fly back to Detroit and get curly fries, but I don't do that.
I did a show this morning in a waiting room, and one of the viewers, I was taking questions from the viewers, and one asked, "What would the TV ratings be if the World Series is the Milwaukee Brewers and the Detroit Tigers?" I'm like, ooh.
I'll tell you what, it'd be an audience of one would be the only one that would matter, right?
That's what I said.
Right here.
I mentioned your name. I'm like, Detroit Lenny would be the only one that matters watching it. So he didn't know who you were, but I explained to him who you were. But it would be pretty bad. That's like saying the Cleveland Browns are playing what's a bad AFC? The Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks in the Super Bowl. That's like saying that equivalent. But I thought of him when he said Detroit. I'm like, oh my God, he just did not say Detroit, because I had to. I gave you a plug. I'm like, I know my boy Detroit
always
Lenny.
Having my back, Raphael. Appreciate you.
I mentioned Detroit Lenny and Lexington, Kentucky. You're now big in Lexington, Kentucky.
I heard the rumors on the street as I was getting really popular in Lexington, but now you just confirmed it. So there you have that breaking news there. Back to that Brewers series real quick. They're coming up 12-game win streak. The Reds are just the team to stop that, right?
Oh yeah.
But there's no way I'm betting against the Brewers right now. I've been on the train since the beginning. I'm not getting off, and I'm just not doing it. And if that means I lose today, because I'm on them today, and on the run line, and if that means I lose today, then so be it. If it means I lose tomorrow, so be it. We'll adjust as we go, but I can't get off the train.
There's no secret. Me and you Me and
Yeah.
you had the Brewers on Wednesday on the run line, and I was a little nervous, but what happened? They cashed. So
No.
why would I fade them right now?
Yeah.
I'm like, either just watch the game or bet the Brewers.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't bet them, I mean, I jumped on their bandwagon when they had 6-game winning streak. So I was
I've been
6
since day
games
one.
late.
I swear on everything, folks. I've been on them since day one because they lost the game, and I said, "Oh, bounce back. Here's where they start the next winning series." And I'll clip the video somewhere. It's on Doc Sports somewhere. But I said it on the show. Might have been Doc's Daily. Might have been it could have been anywhere, to be honest with you. If you watch any kind of Doc Sports videos, you see this ugly mug everywhere. So it's
Yeah,
somewhere. I said it.
it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see these weekend series, especially like I said, the Padres and Dodgers should be fun. Don't forget Monday's show at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, another episode of Betting Outside the Box. I'm hoping to be here. If not, we'll have another fantastic co-host
Yes.
as Lenny takes the lead chair on Monday. So that should be very
Oh
interesting.
boy,
Don't forget to
folks.
stop. Don't forget to stop by on 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to see another episode of BOTB. Let's get a question real quick. We have a new subscriber. Mike's in there. I got 60 of my 60 on my account. So cash
Get
big
after
today. Hopefully you picked well on that one. So thank you for being a new subscriber. Thank you for watching, Mike. And hopefully you win big today. So thank you again. But you know what, Lenny? Last time me and you were on the show, we lost our free play. That one hurts. I mean, that one hurt. So now we're 6 out of 10. We're still 60%. My high
Did we
school
lose?
average. Yeah, we
won.
lost.
Oh,
So you know what?
man.
We're going redemption day. Let's see who we're playing today. Drum roll is Chargers Rams.
Rams.
I
First
like
half
the number.
over. Yeah.
I would probably, I don't want to say clean out my accounts, but if I was able to bet preseason first half under, second half, or first half over, second half under, I would do it with probably 7 games coming into week 2. Just because I just think with the higher offense coming in, showing a little bit more strength in week 2, and then run second half and stuff like that. I like this one. I thought the Rams offense looked really good. You figured that if the Chargers can run, they're going to run all 4 corners and they're going to put some points on the board. So 19.5, I really thought this number was probably going to be closer to 20.5, maybe even 21 by kickoff. So I think getting first half over 19.5 is great value.
I liked it for that reason too, that it was not in the 20s. And I really thought this should have been a point higher. So if we land on 20, I felt real good about that. I love both quarterback rooms here. Okay, so we're not going to get Matt Stafford. We know that. Okay, we just got back problems. We know we're not. Yeah, right. So you still get Jimmy Garoppolo, Stetson Bennett. I mean, those are guys that have seen NFL quality. You know, I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo's seen NFL snaps against ones. And Justin Herbert, I think Justin Herbert's going to see some time here. Also, you got Taylor Heinicke behind him. I'm not saying he's the guy, but he's seen NFL snaps. And I like guys that are been in the system and kind of been around, know what they're supposed to do, be able to step up. Both of these offenses should have no problem already being on page 1 of this year. So I look for offense in the first half.
Yeah, I think we got a winner. I think we go back to 7-11, a little bit over 60%. We're still 6% now. So I like this play. It's a game tomorrow. It's not today's game. It's tomorrow. So you have all day. But hurry up and bet this because I do see this first half moving. So grab the 19.5. Lenny, tell the viewers if they sign it, if they go to Doc Sports right now, what can they get?
Well, first of all, you get a free $60 account just like Mike did. Okay, you sign up, you get a free $60 account. You go to the website, docsports.com/free60. That's where you get the 60. You sign up. It's real easy. You just create like a username. $60 parked right in your account. You can use that on any handicapper you want. Anybody's props, premium plays, anybody you want over there, you can use it on. Doesn't matter. Split it up. It's $30 a day. You can get 2 handicappers. You can get a week pass, season pass on something, you do whatever you want, Pikachu. It's your $60. That's what we say.
Yeah, so it's fun. I mean, Mike got it. I hope Mike's gonna cash tonight because I just had the feeling that Mike's gonna cash big today with
Let's
that
go.
free $60 account. So it should be good. Don't forget to check out our Monday show at 6 p.m.
Yes.
Eastern Standard Time with Lenny, maybe on the big boy table, and have another great co-host with him on that one. So Monday show should be fun to watch, and then Friday show. I'm telling you, I still can't get that bad taste out of my mouth. And I've had lunch. I had bad hospital food. You know what? I take that back. The memory care place that my mom's had chocolate pudding. Oh man, I can't wait for dinner because I'm asking for 2 pudding cups
Best onion
today.
rings
So
I've ever had in Nevada was at a hospital. True story. Best
Really?
onion ring ever had. True story.
Wow. That's crazy. But
No.
But don't forget to check us back out on Monday. Maybe we'll have onion rings on Monday. We never know what betting outside the box will present. So you guys all have a fantastic weekend. Cash big, cash smart, but also please don't bet what you don't have.